Okay. Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live, unfiltered, uncut, and unedited from Las Vegas, Nevada. As always, I'm your hostess. I go by Melinda NailFanatic. And you can get your nails done by me here in Vegas. But we're here today to deliver the latest free, timeless, collective channel message for you from the download series. So if you're here, there's a reason and a purpose for all of that. It's all by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly, because you're always responsible for the choices and decisions that you make. Thank you for the growth on the channel. Thank you for the increase in views and listens. And thank you for your love donations and choosing me to be your personal guide, offering you my readings and services. All right. So let's see what we have for you for our final message today. We're going to pull it first, like we love to do, from the postcard from Spirit, Lesser Sky. What is the download message today? This one right here, the one that's on top, flipped over. We're going to set it up there. That'll be the last message that we read today. Now, I was shown during the pre-show shuffle that we're going to do what it is, what it was, what it will be. So we're going to start here with the Light Seers Tarot. Before we do that, they said, Soprano. Yes, we love it when you put your breath of life on it. Okay. And after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. All right. So what it is, what it was, what it will be, what it is the Hermit in reverse. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. Yeah. What it is, what it was, what it was. What it was, the Ace of Swords. Honey, you were going through an awakening period. You were owning your truth. You were having a spiritual awakening. You were opening up your mind. Okay. You were figuring out some things, and now you're ready to come out. Okay, because while you were in that phase of figuring out some things, you withdrew into yourself. Now, something flipped over and stayed in the deck. What is it? It's the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, see, you were in some changes. You were in some changes. And because it stayed in the deck, they said flip it back over and leave it in the deck. But they said it was about you keeping to yourself and keeping to your own energy while you went through these changes. Now, the bottom of the deck that was facing that Two of Pentacles was the Two of Cups. Okay, this is about self-love. This is about going through some changes in regards to love. Some of y'all went through a breakup, and so you need some time to yourself. Okay, but a lot of you, this had to do with harmonizing, you and you. This is beautiful. Let's see what we have and what it will be. What it will be, please. That stayed in the deck. Give me something that's coming out. What stayed in the deck was the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay. What it will be, we have the Knight of Swords, and it's coming out. And okay, so what it will be, okay, something's coming in quickly. The winds of change blowing in quickly. Okay, you're gonna be taking a trip. You're on the move, going towards something, moving quickly. Okay, and then also with that, we have the Strength card here, but it's staying in the deck. So you're gonna keep your strength to yourself. We have the Eight of Pentacles here. Facing it, and it's looking like, I've been doing real well. I've been productive, been at work, found my power. Okay, angel number 88, but I'm gonna keep it into myself as I move forward quickly in this life, in this next big thing for me. Okay, the Emperor is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're large and in charge. I heard large and in charge. Yes, baby. So you've taken authority in your experience, authority in your life, in order to advance your purposes, your cause, your spirit. I heard your spirit. Okay. Love it when we hear it. Okay. Come through. I love it when you do. All right. Let's see what we have from the Muse Tarot today. What it is, what it was, what it will be. What it is, please and thank you. What's the download message today? Thank you. We have the Hierophant, love upright. Are you coming out? I'm coming out. I want the world to know. And I'm going to teach him and I'm going to show. Okay. So with the Hierophant next to the Hermit in reverse, you're coming out. You may be coming out as a teacher. You may be coming out as an example. I hear as an example. You're coming out in some sort of way. Okay. It's big. It's inspiring to others. Okay. You're in your spiritual authority. You and God, y'all like this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I heard you're joined at the hip with spirit, with God, with source. And you're coming out and with some sort of an example. Okay, some sort of an example. I heard making an example out of you. An example out of you of what could be true. I heard for everybody. Okay, let's see what it was. Okay, we have what it was. This is the 7 of inspiration. The 4 of cups is now upright. Interesting. But we're putting that back. We're only taking the 7 of inspiration. Okay, the 7 of swords. You found the truth that opened up some possibilities for you. Okay, there was some sort of untruth that you were holding on to that was keeping you held in a dark space. As you opened up your mind to realize with clarity, authentic, divine truth about yourself. It opened up possibilities. Yeah. But you had to take some time on your own to really process this. You were processing what you had learned. Okay, what it will be. Please show me what it will be with this Knight of Swords. What it will be. Okay, thank you. In my lap. The 8 of voices. Okay, interesting. Oh, I heard rescue mission. What the heck? Rescue mission? Hold on a second. Why did you do that? The other card that I had already pulled just fell to the floor. Hold on a second. All up under my chair and shit. Okay. The Knight of Swords. Okay, rescue mission. Look at this. So, interesting. Your purpose and what new energy unfolding for you has to do with free your mind and the rest to follow. Okay, but I feel like this is you going to provide this to help free others' minds. Okay, so you freed your mind in some sort of way recently. You took authority back. Okay, was this about claiming your authority in your own life, realizing that you are large in charge in your life, and the truth about that? Okay, I realized that it wasn't true, that I couldn't have no power. I had no control. See, people are like, everything is out of my control. People got this crazy ass idea that nothing is in their control. Everything is out of their control. There's nothing they can do about it. I have no choice. That type of vibe, that type of energy. Okay. Yeah, but it's like, that's not necessarily the case. And, I hear you're going to be sharing that. Some of you, that's what you're going to be teaching. Okay. Where did you free your mind? Where did you learn that, you know what, you do have power in this? They have, who is they? The entire cumulative societal energy has programmed and shared and given this thought and this idea that it's out of your control. There's nothing you can do. Just accept your lot in life. That's all there is for you. Oh, but that was never your truth. You saw a way to open up your mind to something else. Awareness set in for you, and that opened up possibilities that definitely proved true. Okay, proved true for you. And now you're coming out. You had some sort of realization. You had to move beyond the doubt. I heard you had to move beyond the doubt. Beyond a doubt and beyond the doubt. Okay, what's at the bottom of the Muse Tarot today? We have the 4 of emotions, ended up back at the bottom of the deck. Yes, so the 4 of emotions is like, having no control. Look at about this kiss, about the sacred kiss. What about the sacred kiss? Okay, there's something about not having any control about the sacred kiss. Somebody feels like felt like they didn't have no control about love connections. Okay, about something like that. Somebody felt like they had no control about how others received them. Okay, about how others received them. I hear about how others perceive them. Okay, but you had some awareness. You're like, no, actually, I have a lot more control here than what I thought I did. I figured out there is a algebraic equation down here. I don't know. Maybe this is calculus or something. I don't know what the fuck kind of math that is, but there's a mathematics. Now, here's the thing I love about mathematics. I only went to pre-calculus, don't remember any of that. Was really good at algebra. Why? Because mathematics is what it is. When you see the solution, you can rework the problem backwards to find out if the solution is actually the correct answer. Okay, so within mathematics, it has its own checks and balance. Okay, so there's something here about realizing the mathematics, the mind mechanics of it all. Yes, I'm getting the mind mechanics of it all. You saw a way that you could utilize the mind mechanics of it all, the foundational building blocks of it all. Now they're showing me the readings that we have been doing recently about laying the grid work, pre-paving your path before you go out and make something happen. All right, so we're looking up, we're looking forward, we're coming out, we're shining. We have found our answers. We're like the man that went into his cave and wouldn't come out until they found the answers. Now you found the answers. You're ready to come out. Put those things into work. Put those things into work. Somebody coming into your path. I see somebody coming into your path. They're stuck in the mind. They're still stuck in the mind. They haven't found the way to break it down break it down into mind mechanics. They haven't seen how to break it down into mind mechanics. They haven't understood or discovered the mind mechanics of it yet. Okay, this is happening for you. This is going to be unfolding for you. Ones are coming to you, because you have the spiritual authority, because you have the wisdom, because you have the mind mechanics firmly in hand. Okay, and somebody's coming in to your experience. Okay, and it has to do with you, where you go, okay? It has to do with you and where you go, okay? When you get there, there's somebody here coming onto your experience who is stuck. They feel stuck. And it's a prison of their own mind. You'll have a conversation. You'll have an experience here, a teaching experience. Leading by example. I hear leading by example about this breakthrough. Okay, for somebody, I just picked up on this is somebody who is in your experience and they've been watching you. They've been watching you have breakthrough after breakthrough. They've been watching you. I'm hearing crash down these barriers. I hear bust through these barriers. I see somebody, oh gosh, I can't remember the name of that creature. And he so there's a creature in the Marvel series, okay, and he, Juggernaut, is it a Juggernaut? Is that the name of it? The one that just runs and crashes through walls and shit like that? Yeah, you've been like a spiritual juggernaut, baby. You've been, I hope that's the right word, you've been crashing through all of these barriers, right? And somebody's been watching that. They might be reaching out to you. Yeah, they're going to be reaching out to you, asking you, listen, I want to get to it. How do I have this breakthrough? This is coming up for you, okay, in some sort of way. Now, for some of you, I'm picking up on, there's something here about how have you created the success that you have created for yourself in business. That came through, okay? Some of you have some sort of creative pursuit you've been doing, and it's really doing well. And somebody's going to be wanting to know, how is it that you have this many clients? Or how is it that you've been in business this long? What has been your secret of success, okay? It's like, what has been your secret of success? How did you get your show to grow, Melinda, past whatever? Okay, you know what I'm saying? It's something like that, okay. Whoo-wee. Let's see what it is, what it was, what it will be. We're going to use the Pride Tarot for our third tarot deck today. What is, okay, listen, that's way too many freaking cards. Okay, what it is right here is, they said do it this way. What it is the Knight of Swords. That's what it is. It's a perfect number of cards. They just drew them all out at once. What it is, Knight of Swords. Like I said, right now you're getting a message. Okay, this message could be an invitation for you to go. Okay, the message is an invitation for you to go. Because in the Knight of Swords, in the next image, he's on the run. Okay, so you're getting an invitation. Somebody's reaching out to you. They're like, look, you're coming out. So is this an invitation from Spirit? Like, listen, we need you to go. Some of y'all, this is a God to take a dump urge, but I feel more like this is an external communication, a text message, a voicemail, a phone call, something like that, a letter, even an invitation. Go do this. This reminds me of when Graciela Moore just had me interviewed on her show, right? So it could be as simple as somebody's like, listen, I have my own show. I'd like to interview you about what you're doing. I have my own business. I have my own thing that I do. And I'd like to incorporate a collaboration with you. Would you show up? And I see you showing up. Okay. I hear in this case, somebody's very focused on you and how you got to where you are. In the past, the Knight of Cups was there. Oh, I love this. It's fucking gorgeous. We got a daddy right here. But look at the coffee cup, honey. Lesbian lover. Hey, I love the Pride Tarot. Okay, so in that case, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Is this about, honey, you went in and you did your thing? Okay, so whether this was you realized, no wonder in relationships with men never worked out, because they just can't make me do what a woman can do for me. Okay, this is about a woman for me. Okay, for somebody else, you a woman. Yeah, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one that realized it was a lesbian. Went your whole life thinking you were straight, bitch. You was a lesbian the whole time, just like me. For somebody else, this is definitely not about that, but this is more about like Spirit communicated with you, and they were like, listen, There's a truth about yourself. You need to recognize this. You have a purpose. You have a mission. You got to open up that energy. You got to open up that energy. So Spirit's like, we're going to open up the energy within you first, and then you can show it and shine it out there. Okay. So were you in some sort of training program, spiritual training program going on? I'm sorry, I couldn't help but notice the lesbian symbol on the coffee cup, because I sure just finished my cup of coffee. And it's funny because in the pre-show shuffle, I put let's go. So for somebody that's having a high significance now, is this about two divine feminine energies coming together to co-create a purpose, a teaching plan? Okay, is this about, maybe it has nothing to do with your sexuality. For most of you, it literally has nothing to do with your sexual preferences. It has a lot to do with the fact that you are a Venus energy, okay? And you're coming together with another Venus energy, okay? Is there two Tauruses, two Libras, or a Taurus and a Libra coming together to devise a plan? This was part of the divine plan. Somebody here, you got the Taurus and the Libra in your chart, and you got the truth, baby. You got the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And that truth has expanded your awareness. Okay, that truth has expanded your awareness. And now it's time for you to come out and share what you've known. Share what you've known. Share how you've grown. I hear share how you've grown. Let's see what it will be from the Pride Tarot. That Page of Pentacles, there is an opportunity here. Okay, like I said, there's an invitation. There is, oh, I have this gift. I'm going to share it. I have this gift. I have this evidence right here. I hear evidence. This Page of Pentacles today is talking about evidence. I have this evidence of how to have this breakthrough. So here you are sharing the evidence of how to have a breakthrough. This is actually literally could just in a personal way, but and probably applies to you too. You had some experience that opened up your awareness. It opened up your possibilities and probabilities for your life. It made a big change in your life. And so here you are, you're saying, oh, I have this evidence. I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to share this evidence with you. And why? Because you came into my life. I hear, because you came into my life so that I can share it with you. You came into my life with a purpose and a reason, and it's time for that season. Okay, I hear, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck here. The Seven of Swords. Okay. Here we have this sailor. We got another daddy with the year 2011 tattooed on the arm. Look at that, daddy. Somebody was in the military. Somebody was in the, somebody was a sailor. Somebody was a Navy service officer. Okay. Daddy with the I. Okay. So again, more lesbian energy here. But at the same time, I see this is the divine plan. This was all done very sneakily, very sneakily. So it's like spirit creeped in and talked to you and taught you some things. It required that you leave other people have their opinions. Okay, so other people are left with their opinions, but here you are minding your business. Somebody's been sneaking around with their spirituality for a minute. Somebody's been keeping it to themselves. Somebody's just been gathering more evidence of the truth of it before you come out and share it with everybody. You found a process. You found a way. You found something important for you today. You are finally, according to the divine plan now, it's like there's this time where, okay, I'm going to present this evidence now. Evidence-based practice is big because when it's evidence-based practice, it's not just some idea you have proof that what you're talking about actually works. So we're talking about these mechanics. I hear, yes, we are. All right, let's go into the affirmators deck. Let's go into the affirmators deck. Let's see what it is. Please and thank you from the affirmators deck. What it is, what it is, what it is. What's the download message today? What it is, what it was, what it will be. What it is beauty. Okay. I heard in beauty is her name. Okay. And we have a peacock looking in the mirror. A peacock looking in the mirror. Okay. Peacock. Big peacock energy. I got peacocks all over my house. Okay. I'm beautiful. Okay, so there's this energy of androgyny here. So again, with the twos that were in the deck, it's like you went through some changes. Your energy became very androgynous. Thank you very much. So in the past, the energy was extra feminine. Okay, very receptive, waiting to receive, very creative, loving, and nurturing, but not taking the action. Now your energy is more androgynous with the Emperor energy there. You're bringing both that divine masculine, divine feminine energy together. Not only are you receiving, you're loving, you're nurturing, but you take action, you're protective, you're defensive. You know how to take authority in matters. Okay. Beauty. I'm beautiful even when I don't think it. I'm beautiful even when I don't see it. I'm beautiful no matter how many people don't say it. I'm beautiful and I don't even care if you know it. I'm beautiful, which is why I don't have to try so hard all the time to show it. I hear things are coming together very naturally for you now because you're owning who you are. I don't mean to offend you. I'm just owning myself. If you're offended by that, that's not my problem, right? I'm just owning myself. I'm beautiful. I'm gorgeous. I'm a singer. I'm a dancer. I got all types of talent, skills, and abilities. I'm the best nail tech you ever going to see. I'm an amazing artist. I can't wait to upload the before and after of my kitchen chairs. I am redecorating them. They're going to be so gorgeous. Oh my God, I can't wait to show you the refab. Yes. Okay. So, but there's something here about like you own your talent, skills, your ability. You own your essence, right? Other people, they can't always see. That's not your problem. That don't change who and what you are. You still gorgeous. You still beautiful. Hello. What it was, what it was, what it was, what was it? What it was, what it was, what it was, what was it? They said you could have just took the next card off the top. You're right. I could have, but we shuffled. So what's the deal? What it was. What it was. Patience. Congratulations. You've been granted more patience. You may start using it right away or much, much later. Waiting a long time is the sort of option now afforded to you by greater patience. Can you believe it? Look at this. You're still reading and you haven't started getting annoyed yet. Imagine how this patience will transform your life. Imagine how easy it will be to go to the post office. It's a bonus card. So you were learning patience in this period where you were by yourself, coming into this state of spiritual androgyny. Okay, they said get out a postcard and write that down. Spiritual androgyny. That could end up being the title of this video. Okay, but spiritual androgyny coming up. Okay. So you had to be patient while you went through this process. Like I said, you went into your cave to figure out some things. And I heard metamorphize. Metamorphize, is that even a word? To metamorphize into yourself, into your complete androgynous spiritual body. Okay, what it will be, what it will be, what it will be. So you have patience on your side to develop. I heard to develop into what you've become. It took some time. It was a divine plan. Okay, it took some time. It was a divine plan to get you on this path, to get you on this place where you're ready to come out now. Okay, what it will be, what it will be, what it will be, what it will be, please, what it will be. Thank you. What it will be, we have ultimate potential. Yes. I choose to live a life to my fullest potential. I trust this will draw me towards experiencing people that support my growth and accomplishment. Turning into this frequency, I now reach higher heights than I ever thought possible, knowing that's an option. Why would I have ever tuned into anything else? I'm looking at you, smooth jazz and talk radio. Okay, listen, here's the thing. You are attaining your ultimate potential. The ones that are meant to meet with you, I told you they're showing up, right? Didn't we say that? You are turned into a teacher through this period of learning patience, of being patient while you became spiritually androgynous. Yeah. Now you're ready to share what you have learned. And guess what? When the teacher is ready, the student will arrive. Usually it's when the student is ready, the teacher will arrive. Yes, both. Okay, they said yes, both. Okay, nature is at the bottom of the deck. It's time to unleash your inner hippie and step outside of that man-made box. Take a walk in the woods. Smell those flowers. Hug some trees. You might think you're being ironic, like, look at me, I'm being all tree huggery and stuff. But you'll find that even then, those trees will hug you back. Trees come from a time before irony, and their earnestness is impervious to our jaded humor. If that doesn't make you want to hug them even more, well, I guess you're a robot. Bonus card. Okay, so listen, Affirmative Throw is telling us you took time. Some of y'all literally started hugging trees. I know I did. I started hugging trees a few years, probably about 4 or 5 years ago whenever I moved into this house, because I got a big, beautiful tree in front of my house. I said, what's your name, tree? If I'm going to kick it out here with you all the time, what's your name? I'm going to need to know your name. She said, Florence. Florence is the good luck tree. So I sat and I started hugging trees when I moved in here and I met Florence. Yeah, some of y'all did something like that too. You started hugging the tree, speaking of nature, getting into your natural divine energy. But see, it was always a divine plan for you to come into that. Okay, so some of you You say, I've never really done the tree hugging thing, Melinda. That's fine. Somehow you did that, though. You got in tune with your divine, authentic nature by reconnecting with Earth, with the natural energies, with the authentic energies. Okay. Somehow, and that brought you here to this show today, they said. And that brought you here to this show today. So, from the Couple Edition Rebels deck, let's see what is the download message today that I am to deliver. What it is, what it was, what it will be. What is it? What is it? From the Couple Edition Rebel deck, let's see what it is. What it is. Your friends miss your face. They need you. You need them. Okay. Your friends miss your face. They need you. You need them. Like I said, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. So some of you have been away from your friends for a while. You've been away from your tribe for a while. You've been away from some ones who really care for you for a while. Why? Because you've been going through this period of getting to yourself, finding your spiritual androgyny, being able to be patient, waiting on divine timing. And so it's time for you to reconnect with some important ones. Okay. Is this a friend? For somebody, there's a friend you ain't seen in a while that's coming in. They've been listening to what you're talking about. They've been reading your memes. They've been reading your posts. They've been watching your show. Okay, whatever this is. They'll reach in and like, listen, it looks like you really opened up some energy for yourself. It looks like you really done. I heard crash through the glass ceilings. I heard you a juggernaut. You'd have crashed through all sorts of barriers. You got so far from where we came from. I hear you got so far from where we came from. How you doing? Do you think you can help me out? Do you think you can give me some pointers? Okay, somebody looking to you for some information. Why? Because you got the skills, you got the reputation, you got the evidence-based practice. Yes, baby. Let's see what it was. Thank you. What it was. Whoo. Okay, listen, if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. This is what the card says. It says time for analyzing a matter a little deeper. Okay, so listen, somebody here, you had to go into some issues, right? A little deeper. Okay. This deck is freaking hilarious. So yeah. Did you have to look at why you were such an asshole or why you were attracting assholes? Yeah, for somebody you did. Okay. But this is about digging deeper. Okay. Digging deeper about your potential. Okay. How can I better accomplish things for myself? How can I see more success in my life? How can I get right out here in my own head? This reminds me of way back when I was about 20 years old, 21 years old. I was married at the time, and the ex-spouse of mine was like, you're freaking bipolar. You need some help. And way back then, I said, you know what? You got a point. That shit just hit to my soul. It hit the heartstrings. And it, like I said, if it makes your heartstrings sing, it's resonating. So it made my heartstrings sing. So I was like, you got a damn point. Probably my whole damn family got some bipolar, tripolar energies all through us. So I started saying, well, what can I do to change that energy for myself? How can I heal myself? How can I change myself? And it came down to better choices. Okay. So for somebody here, you started looking at something inside yourself. Maybe it was something like that. Maybe it was about being bipolar or tripolar. Okay. Maybe it was about being a rageaholic, because that's what I say. I used to be a real bad rageaholic. Yeah. Okay. So something like this. It had a lot to do with this spiritual imbalance within yourself. Now that you're spiritually androgynous, you have your spiritual balance. You might have been a whole ass because you were in that dark feminine energy. Okay, you were all dark moon Lilith, rebel to the end, right? You were just angry. You were just like, I don't give a fuck about anything. Go ahead, kill all my kids if you want to. You still aren't gonna control me. Okay, something like that. Oh, yeah, it was bad because that's a dark moon Lilith energy. Okay. But you started paying attention, like, okay, something is off here. What do I got to do? You started analyzing. Okay. All right. What it will be. What it will be, please. What it will be. Show me what it will be. What it will be. Show me what it will be. Okay. What it will be. We have, you are giving too many fucks. Give 0. What it will be. You are giving too many fucks. Give 0. Okay. Yeah. Because you see the beauty in you. That's why you used to get so angry. That's why you used to get so angry about things, because you were giving too many fucks about how other people perceived you, right? And so now you're like, I don't need to worry about all that. Okay, here's the thing. Somebody's coming into your life, right? And they want to know how you have improved your experience in some type of way, right? And part of what your message to them could very much be, you too worried about how other people see you. You're not looking at your own beauty. You're waiting for somebody else to come in here and confirm the beauty of your face, of your soul, of your energy, of your intention, of your business, or whatever whatever it is. Fill in the blank. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna tell them it ain't. You don't worry about them and what they think about you. Focus on you and what you love and why you do what you do. You're saying there's the key to success. Okay, we're gonna look at both sides of this Rebel Couples Edition instead of just the bottom, because the way this deck works. So we can't be all the things is on top. And on the bottom is everyone could use a little fucking break. So yeah, this is what you realize. I love the way this works. I love the way this always comes together in a perfect way. Thank you. But yes, you realize like you were trying too hard to please too many people. You had to stop giving so many dang concerns about what other people's opinions was. Spirit was like, you know what, just retreat, withdraw, go back, go into your own energy, get back into yourself right now, because you know what, you ain't gonna make everybody happy. You know what, the more success you find, the more you're gonna find out who the heck ain't on your side, because they ain't gonna be happy. They're gonna be throwing shade all over your success. They're gonna be trying to ridicule and criticize what you do. You know what I'm saying? And so you took some time away from all that. I heard you took some time away from all the assholes. There's some kind of song like here's a cheers to all the assholes. I don't know what this song is. I heard there's a song that says cheers to all the assholes. It's like, thank you for being that asshole in my life. You helped me see my spiritual androgyny. I'm better because of you. I'm not looking to you or anyone else to confirm the beauty of my energy. I see myself purely and clearly now. For some of you, this was making you very angry. It was making you very angry because you were coming in with this beautiful energy. You were coming in with this beautiful intention. You were coming in this beautiful way. And yet still people didn't understand. So maybe you were saying some things that was rubbing in the wrong way. You were triggering the heck out of people from your place of knowing, from your place of doing these mind mechanics. So you're like, okay, fine. You know what? I'm just going to go off and be on my own for a while. You don't like what I have to say? Click off. And since you won't click off, I'm out of here. Okay, it's like that. Oh, Lord, let's go into the next. We're going to go into the original Rebel deck for our next round of messages here. What it is, what it was, what it will be. What's the download message today? What it is. You are talented and fucking amazing. Yes, you are. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. Yes, baby. So like I said, like I had already said, some folks don't like who you've become. And they try to ridicule you. Okay. And you have to step back up out of it. Okay. But here, you like came out of the box. Like you came, I'm coming out. You come out of the box. Oh, thank you. And what is the box? They try to take your greatness and shove it into a little box. How dare you be so big? Get back into that box. We don't want you to come out of the box, because if you come out of the box, all you're doing is highlighting the fact that I'm still sitting in the same box somebody else put me in. Okay. So the greatness of you intimidates the shine in them that they're hiding underneath the shade. Oh, the shine in them that they're hiding underneath the shade. They hide and they shine under some shade. Why? Because somebody done gave them some shade, threw them some shade. They live in a shady ass lifestyle. And so, you know, you had to overcome that and come out of that, right? Now somebody coming into your experience, a perfect person is like, oh my God, I know who I can ask for help. Because this person used to be very stuck just like me. They were underneath the influence of their whole generations and being stuck in the hood or whatever it was, right? Stuck in the hood, stuck in shyness. That person just used to be as shy as I was. And now look at them. They're out there shining bright. They really don't care at all. I want to be like that. I'm going to contact such and such a person. I'm going to contact the love and peace and happiness tribe. And I'm going to ask them, how is it that you learned to really not care about what other people's opinions was of you so that you could do all these great things that you're doing right now? Like, I want to know how to do that too. Okay. What it was. What was it? What was it? Give me a card. Show me what it was. Thank you. What it was. Stop sleeping so damn much. Wake up. You are missing some cool shit. I heard you were sleeping on yourself. You were sleeping on yourself and they were sleeping on you too. Okay, you said, hold on. I need to analyze why I've been sleeping on myself. Why I'm messing with these people that's sleeping on me. You started analyzing that about these people who are being anal. Well, you know, yeah, I seen your show today, but girl, you had one hair sticking out over there. Bitch, do you see? I don't care about one little hair sticking out over there. Are you kidding somebody here? It's like, no matter how great your show, I put air quotes around that because some of you, it's something different, fill in the blank, right? your show, you showed up, and somebody's like, no matter how beautiful you showed up, they were looking for that one little hair out of place. Girl, go somewhere with yourself, right? That's why you're not giving no fucks no more. Okay. And somebody here is like, they keep meeting with ridicule. They keep meeting with ridicule. Well, you know, yeah, you read them cards and stuff, but I don't like the language you use. Well, that's not my fucking problem. Yeah, don't like it, click off. It's kind of like that, right? And that's the mentality somebody here is adopting. So I hope you're getting what you need from these examples. Okay, what it will be, what it will be, what it will be. Somebody's always going to fucking criticize you. You know what I'm saying? What they're trying to do is keep you small. They don't want you to get bigger than them. They don't want you to go accomplish what they didn't have the gall. I heard the gall or the balls to accomplish, you know. And ladies, don't get it twisted. You got balls too. They real big. You wear them right here on your chest, ladies. Okay, I don't care if you're part of the itty bitty committee or the big old honker committee or whatever it is, but honey, you got it. Okay, somebody got a big nose. Somebody got a real big nose. And you know what? It looks a lot better on their face, even how big it is. They need to keep their nose on their face and out your business. Okay. What it will be, we got money, honey, make it rain. Yes, I love. So you got money coming in for you. It has a lot to do with you staying focused. Woo! Now, this is beautiful. It has a lot to do with you staying focused on your ultimate potential, going for your life purpose, right? And then what I'm going to show you right here is this person who's stuck. Yeah, you stuck on focusing on getting your money up. Okay, that's what I heard. You stuck on focusing on getting your money up. I love it because these cards are just sitting in the perfect position to give the perfect message today. Yeah, as you stay focused on raising your value, your worth, on offering your services to those who value them, honey, it comes in, it comes in, it comes in. It's not about the people who talk shit. This is like me with my nail business. Do you know how many times I have people try to tell me, well, you charge too much because I have bills to pay and I can't afford it, or I lost my job, or my man left me and I got... That ain't got nothing to do with me and my business. So I don't need to know your personal life. This is the price. You want it or not. You know what I'm saying? I took some ridicule because why? Because I want to deposit. So there's something here about people been trying to ridicule you about how you do what you do. And you keep minding your business. If it ain't for them, it ain't for them. You know what I'm saying? The deposit in my business is about filtering out the bullshit that I don't need anyways. If it ain't worth it to you to put a $75 deposit down on a $150 appointment with me, then guess what? It's not worth my time to stop doing these readings, to go and meet you at my shop and open up my business just to take care of you. Because God said my purpose is over here. And so there's something here about you being on your purpose. And if they're going to come in, and then they're going to come in according to your standards, according to your purpose. And if they got some shit to talk, they can take a fucking walk. I heard if they got some shit to talk, they could take a fucking walk. Okay. And at the deck, was sitting at the deck, it says, take a shot and fuck them. Take a shot, fuck them. So while they over here taking and ridiculing about what you're doing, about your purpose, about how you're moving and grooving and all that stuff, it's like, take a shot for me. Whoa. Yeah, so you was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go have me a drink. These people playing game. I'm gonna go have me a drink. You know what I'm saying? You might go take a shot. Okay, but here you are. You shot your shot in business, in spirituality, in your purpose. You shooting your shot, baby. 3-pointer shots. Okay, and the last time I was at the garage, we was sitting up there and there was a 3-point competition on the show, and it was just all the lesbians. And this girl made like 20 shots. I was like, dang. So it's like they're showing me like, that's how you did it. That's how you did it. They're like, that's how you did it. Like that girl did. You and she won. She won the whole 3-point competition. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. You did it. Oh, they said she actually had 25 shots. Okay. I'm like, dang, I didn't know that you could have that many, but the 3-point competition. Okay. You done shot your shot. And you're winning, honey. You're winning. You're about to make it rain, because you're talented and fucking amazing. Okay. This is the energy that's coming through for you. Yeah. You actually were I heard you were very anal about how you handle your business. Just like when I get down to them nails, I'm like, go ahead. I want you to do the quality control over this. See if you can find any mistakes, because I don't know anybody who's more picky about their nails than me. And I ain't sending no bullshit out the door. When they ask you who did your nails, you're going to say Melinda NailFanatic did it. And that means everything to me. So go ahead. See if you can find a problem with what I did. Is it all straight? Is it all right? You know, you see anything wrong? Let me know, because I'm going to fix it before you walk out the door. You know what I'm saying? But I don't usually miss nothing. Okay, so you are very anal, nitpicky about what you did. I heard, and in regards to spirituality, you're very anal and nitpicky about your own energy. Like you went into it like a freaking, like a bird Virgin, like a Virgo. You went in with the OCD on yourself, you know what I'm saying, to create this spiritual androgyny. Yes, okay. Oh, Lord. Now we're going to pick out the next deck. This is debut on the show today. Thank you so much for Liza. She sent us a gift. I do. If y'all want to send me a gift, my gift list on Amazon is linked in below this video and on my website. Okay, it's a Spiritual AF inspirational cards for people who need some fucking inspiration. So excited to debut this deck today. What it is, what it is, what it is, what it is, what it was, what it will be. What's the download today? What it is, please and thank you. What it is, what it is. What time is it right now? Because you shot your shot. You realize you can't be all things that all people want you to be. It's like when I realized I can't do everybody nails. Some people just want to pay $35 for nails. Honey, go to a $35 nail shop. I ain't the one. You're like, I can't be everything to everybody. That was part of your divine plan. That was part of your strategy, realizing like all money ain't good money. Everybody ain't your customer. Everybody ain't on your team. Everybody ain't your friend. And not anybody, not just anybody could be in your energy. Everybody ain't qualified what it is. Are you going to give me a freaking card? Thank you. Goodness. I'm like, how much longer do I have to shuffle? What it is. Self-care isn't selfish. Self-care isn't selfish. Before I read what this card has to say, it reminds me of something that I've said for a long time. So somebody's like, you're so selfish. You only take care of yourself. Well, what the fuck I'm supposed to do? Stop taking care of me and take care of you? Now who's selfish, motherfucker? Quit playing. All right. If you were really going to take care of yourself today, what would you do? So why aren't you doing that? No healthy person wants you to sacrifice yourself for them. Really, anyone who wants that from you is a selfish jerk. Don't assume that the people in your life are selfish jerks who can't handle you doing what you need to for yourself. So what it is you're going to take care of yourself, and anybody who don't like that, oh, that lets you know everything you need to know about them. They got to go, You better go learn how to handle yourself. You better go figure your own self out. Okay, what it was. Exhale that bullshit. Is that why you took time for yourself? You had to exhale that bullshit. Today, practice the ancient meditation technique of inhaling the good shit and exhaling the bullshit. Think of good shit like puppies and pandas and pineapple. Or think of things that don't start with the letter P. Provide. Stop it. Provide. Hold on. Where did provide come from? Okay. Breathe that in like it's sparkles. Exhale bullshit stuff like anxiety, self-doubt, and resentment. Let it leave your body like dust being cleared out. It works. At the very least, you'll have an idea about what stuff you like and what stuff to jump on your therapist. Okay. Some of you started getting therapy. Like I said, trying to understand the mind mechanics. This is about processing all the bullshit you done took in your life. For some of you, this was about being patient with yourself, right? Because you had to grow through all the people who tried to keep you small, who tried to shove you in the box because your grandness, your greatness was uncomfortable for them. You also had to get your mind out of penises and pussies. Literally, when they said it doesn't have to start with P, you had to get your head out of sex, honey. Somebody here, you took some time to yourself to stop obsessing about sex. You realized at some point that obsessing about sexual connections was a very root chakra thing, and it was keeping your energy very low. You wanted to raise your vibration, so you took some time to yourself. Hello. You learned how to get out of worrying about sex. Okay, let's see what it will be. Listen, and you also took some time, to meditate, to open up your mind, to see perceptions. Yeah. You stopped falling asleep during meditation, I heard. You took some time to yourself, got with your spirit. This made you spiritually androgynous. Okay, some of y'all learned how to masturbate. Yay, good on you. You know what I'm saying? If you can satisfy, if you're too scared to satisfy yourself, I touch myself. I want you to know it. I touch myself. So listen, if you're scared to touch yourself, of course other people's going to be scared to touch you too. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? And if they do touch you, they might not come through with the energy that's going to be beneficial to you out here. So you need to be okay with your own body, people. You got to be okay with your own body. So many people are afraid of their own fucking body. It's yours. You should know it better than anybody else. It's time to explore if you haven't done that yet. I'm just saying. What it will be, what it will be, what it will be, what it will be. all the way under the chair. Hold on. Here we go. Again. Found it. Okay. Not giving a fuck is better than revenge. Ooh. Revenge sucks. Just watch a superhero movie and look at the villains. Those guys suck. Revenge is whack and petty and gives you wrinkles. You know what's hot? Being the bigger person and letting shit go. Hair flip that shit, honey, and move the fuck on. Yeah, you're giving way too many fucks, and so you're moving the fuck on, and that's what you're going to talk to somebody about, okay? Somebody coming into your experience, right? Back to this person who coming into your experience, they're showing up. You got evidence-based practice, right, of how things have worked out better for you. Things have worked out better for you because you didn't take revenge, and you got evidence-based practice of this. You could tell somebody how you just took a breath on it, and you just let God take care of it. This is like that person I was married to. They you know, let me just say there's a lot of stories I could tell about evidence-based practice to just let a shit go. You know what? You didn't do me right, but I'm going to let it go. Okay. Now, we're going to use this like we did the Rebel deck, since both sides of the cards have messages. On the top, it says, maybe you just need to shake your booty. Dance, dance, dance. Somebody here, you needed to learn how to dance in your life. You just needed to have some fun in your life. The back of the card says, oh my God, how did testicles get so hyped up as the power center of the world? The heart, my friend, has always been more powerful than those two delicate dangly things. Check in with your heart. Put your hands over that giant thumping muscle and ask it straight up. How it would run your day if it was given the chance. Then give it a chance. Okay. So it's like I said, this is about getting out of your root chakra and getting into your heart chakra. This is about stop worrying about who got what in their pants and start getting into your own heart. This is what created that androgyny, that spiritual androgyny within you. Yeah. There was too much concern with sexual matters. At one point, there was too much concern with sexual matters. You realize you can't be everything to everybody. You know what I'm saying? And just the thought of testicles just really grosses me out. I just have to say that out loud. Like, I'm seriously not interested in anybody's testicles. The only balls I want to see are the ones on your chest, ladies. Okay, let's go into the God deck. Let's go into the gods. Somebody is cracking the fuck up listening to me talk. Okay. All right. What it is, what it was, what it will be. From the divine perspective, Lord, source God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, Goddess, Mother, Father, yes, please, and thank you. What is it that you see about tribe that they need to know most? Okay, let's see what it is. Okay, the cards is ready. They ready. Now, what it is, they said take both. Nine of Pentacles and El Papa, the Hierophant. Perfect. Perfect. Look. The perspective of spirit right now of God, Goddess, Mother, Father, spiritual Mother, Father is, listen, honey, you are in your spiritual authority right now. Your independence is everything. Look at you getting your spiritual gains, honey. And anywhere where you've been asking yourself, should I monetize my spiritual gifts, talents, and abilities? They say, go for it, baby. Go for it. That's part of what you was here for. You have talents to exchange for talents. So somebody here, you have a bit of a problem about asking to get paid for your spiritual gifts and talents. So what, you just supposed to give it away? Yes, give it away. But it's okay to get paid too. Spirit is guiding you. So every time Spirit tells you give it away, you're okay with that. But every time Spirit says, yeah, make them pay, you're not okay with that. You have a resistance towards making somebody pay for it. See, Spirit says you're only supposed to give away so much. This is a planet of balance. You need to maintain that balance. Spiritual authority, the Papa, the Hierophant is number 5 major arcana. 5 is our pivoting point. It's in the middle where everything is balanced between the 1 and the 9. See, so if you're giving too much, you create an imbalance within the universe. You add to the balance of the universe where you give what you're supposed to, what Spirit guides you to. In other words, when you're walking up and God said, give that man $3, right? It's a lot different than when that man walked up to you and said, can I please have $3? See, God's going to let you know when to give, and God's going to, when they come up asking, oh, you're going to give them a price, God says. So it's one thing if God moves you from your heart to give to somebody. It's another thing when somebody comes up asking for some free shit. They're showing me this. They're showing me this little girl who did that one time, because I do offer readings while I'm out and about on the town. If you're out for $20, I always have tarot cards with me. So some people in town actually know that about me. Like, oh, you're here. Can I get a reading? Do you have your cards today? I'm like, yeah. You got your $20? They'd be like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But this one girl, well, I don't have money to get. Okay, well, I'm not allowed to give any more free shit. So if you want some free shit, go on my YouTube. There's plenty of free shit, hours and hours and hours and months and years worth of free shit. Go check it out. And if that's not good enough for her, that's not my motherfucking problem, see? Because this is about a balanced energy for myself, getting what I deserve, and that somehow is applying to you at this time. Spirit says you need to know, and that's okay for you to grow. Okay, cha-ching, I heard cha-ching, and what it was, these three cards want to talk. What it was, the Chariot. Okay, you take some time to slow down, to stop. We were on Chariot in reverse. Okay, you had to stop something. You had to slow down. Okay, you had to take that minute to yourself. We had the King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Oh, okay. They said to invest in yourself. Stop putting it outside. Start putting it inside. Okay. And the enamorados, the lovers in reverse. Okay. Yeah. To separate yourself from external influences, you had to go into yourself. All three of those cards in the what it was energy is reverse. So you had to separate. Some of you separated from a lover. Okay. Some of you separated from somebody else. This is about detaching from the externals, the external influences, all these people, all their opinions, all their demands, because you can't be everything to everybody, and going into yourself, feeding yourself the energy. What it will be, please, from the divine perspective, from Lord Source God, Goddess perspective, what is it, what it will be? The Six of Swords. Okay, they said just the one card is perfect, because the Six of Swords talks about getting out of difficulties, getting out of hard times, you know what I'm saying? When you were too busy giving a fuck, trying to take revenge, I don't feel like you were ever trying to take revenge, but you are too busy giving a fuck about other people's opinions, but they didn't like it. Well, they're going to be upset if I tell them, no, I can't give them a free reading. They're going to be upset if I tell them, no, I can't give them a discount on their nails. Listen, God said, if I tell you, then you do. If they come with their hand open and asking you, that's a no. That's an affirmative no. Okay. They're saying no. People coming up asking for handouts, you saying no. When God said, when you're supposed to give it to them, I'm going to put it in your heart before they ever walk up. So whether they ask or not, it won't matter, because I would already put it in your heart. You had already been divinely inspired from the divine mind to give to that situation, right? But if that's not the way it's going down, then, it's just leading you to discord. I hear to discord. And so what it will be, you're making your way into calmer waters. Things are coming easier for you. Things are moving smoother for you. Things are they're gliding more. They're gliding more in the what it will be. Yeah, because of the fact that you're working with the divine energy. You learned to come up out of your box, to shine your shine, till you learn when to say yes. You learn when to say no. You know who to work with and who not to. So somebody else is coming into your experience here. And they said, the one that come up asking you for your services, you better ask them to get paid with this Page of Pentacles. They said, you better ask them to get paid. God said, you figure out what the price is. I already gave you a price. God said, I already gave you your price. You give them the price. And if they can't do it, then they can't do it. That's not your fucking problem. But be surprised. You're going to be surprised. I heard it. How many people will pay your price when you're not afraid to ask it? You got to practice offering your price confidently. Okay. So this is also in regards to relationships. They're saying in regards to romantic and interpersonal connections. What are your standards and requirements? You know what I'm saying? If you got a friend that says a time that y'all gonna meet up, and then they always show up an hour and a half later, like, hello, you need to let your friend know something, or you need to switch that up, because that's your time. Time is money. Hello, time is money. The only difference between time and money is you could always get more money, and you'll never be able to get more time. Okay. Whoo, Lord, what's at the bottom of the deck? The Two of Swords. You have been refusing to see this in the past. God says this is something you didn't want to see in the past. You did not want to see the value of your time, the value of your energy. You couldn't see your own talent and your own beauty before, right? You couldn't see the value of your energy before. You couldn't see that it was okay for you to ask for them to pay, right? That you thought you had to give everything away. You couldn't see all that before. God says, sit your butt down here for a minute. We're going to have a talk. So you got put in this position where you sat down and God spoke with you. You had to wait on something. You had to wait on something because you were sleeping on yourself. Other people were sleeping on you too, because you were sleeping on yourself. You had some ideas like, I have to give everything away for free. Yeah, ascetic ideas. These ideas, they always love to show Jesus looking like he's broke and sickly. But in reality, no, the man had his own personal treasurer. Hello, that man, he had money. A person with a personal accountant does have some money to count. You know what I'm saying? So Jesus had his own personal treasurer. Hello. Jesus was a carpenter, is that correct? Yeah. Did they have power saws back then, Melinda? No, they didn't have power saws back then. That means that not only did they not have power saws, but they didn't have any electrical tools. They didn't have motorized vehicles. They had to transport that wood. They had to cut it, sand it, file it down, put it all together. They had to do it all by hand. Jesus was not no sickly man. He was not no poor man. And some of y'all got this stupid ass idea that he was. And so now you should be too. God said, no, you are my child. Everything in this planet is open and available for you. Let go of the idea that you shouldn't have. Praise and hallelujah. Okay, we got real religious right there. We don't usually do all that. Okay, this is what we have for you today. We're going to read your final message, which was the first card we pulled. Today's a great day to go get you a reading. Any donation set in for personal readings, I will be producing your TikTok, so make sure you email me your question or text it to me for those personal readings. Those start at only $10 US. And they said that I need to offer you a quick pendulum, yes or no, as well. So you can also put in your request that you want a pendulum, yes or no. Okay, if you want to do that as well. Okay. From the postcard from Spirit, dearest you, pump up the music. Hold on, we just had this card recently. Okay, pump up the music, bang the drums, get on up and start that hustle towards your goals and dreams. There are times to be still, but this is not one of them. Now is the time to make that first move. Say yes to life. Pick up the phone, make that decision, and take that one step towards the gods or us. Expect a cascade of changes, good news, and opportunities to show up as if by magic. I can do magic, baby. I perform a trick for you. Well, we know it's really Spirit and all of us moving things around for your benefit. The point is that we are saying, go for it. Take positive action toward your dreams. Even if the outcome isn't an exact fit for your agenda, it will all be orchestrated by Spirit and arrive in divine, appropriate timing. Don't you just love how it all works? We love you so, so much. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for sharing this good message in this channel with somebody you know who just needs it to help their soul grow. Okay. And now I see from Coming to America, soul glow. Okay, to help their soul glow. That's funny because I was talking about being at the garage show. Was it about last weekend or the weekend before that? Me and my friends were up there, and I was like, oh my God, it's a girl. It's a girl from Coming to America. This lady was in there, you know, from Coming to America, the bride who was assigned to marry. The girl, she had dark skin. She had the long hair. She had that gold cone around her ponytail. And he was messing with her. Okay, hold your hands out and jump up and down and bark like a dog. She was doing all that shit. She kept doing it. I swear to God, this woman, her face, her hair, everything looked just like that lady. It was freaking hilarious. I couldn't help it. Somebody here, that's how you used to be, baby. You used to be that person where they tell you to hop up and down on one foot and bark like a dog. You used to do that shit. You ain't doing it no more because that's not part of your purpose. That's not part of your goal. That's not what the heck you were brought here for. You had to come up out that box. All that who you used to be, you moving far away from that. This is what we have for you today. Thank you for coming out and to get in this energy. Thank you. Until next time, sending you so much love, peace, and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Little baby. That's all, folks. Love what I do.